Please tell us something about yourself and your company.
Fine. So my name is good morning. My name is Raghuveer. I am working with analog devices for the past 17 years. So I'm based out of Bangalore. So I take care of South India customers and also the distributors.
How does your company align with India's EV initiatives?
Great. So you must have seen outside this hall. So we have so many reference designs. So all these reference designs, and you must have seen the vehicle also, the two-wheeler. So we have complete solution for e-mobility, whether it is battery management systems or whether it is like a motor and motor controller, also the EV charger. So we have the AFEs, and some of the AFEs are developed in our Bangalore office, and we have complete technical team which is willing to support customers, and also we develop the software related to the EVs and the BMS, and we have the lab, so wherein we can train the engineers from the customers, and also we train our distributors to work with the customers.
What is the focus of your EV lab in Bangalore and any recent breakthroughs that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, so we work on the like BMS chipset, both wired and wireless BMS chipsets, and we develop the like algorithms, we develop the software, and also we develop the reference boards and also the devices. So these are the main functionality of our Bangalore office as far as the BMS is concerned, battery management. Exactly. So we have recently introduced many ICs. Okay, for example, 48 volt, AFE, which takes care of from 48 volts to 72 volts. That is completely designed in Bangalore office in India.
What is the long-term vision for your BMS business?
So we have a big roadmap. So every year we are introducing new devices for India, not only for India but also for the global market. So we have very long roadmap as far as the BMS is concerned. The AFEs and the power supplies, so making them automotive grade qualified. So all those initiatives we have taken and we are working towards it.
Who are your main customers in India and what demand do you see?
So we see a lot of demand from the customers. Mostly they are the startup companies. So you must not have heard them like 1 year back, 2 years back. These are the new customers. Everybody want to want to help India in developing the two wheelers, three wheelers, or the four wheelers. Or maybe the batteries, for the trucks and heavy trucks, buses, etc. So there are many customers to whom we are working, or with whom we are working, and we are promoting our BMS technology.
How does ADI engage with low-volume startup clients?
Okay, so if you see, all these startups are once upon a time they start with the very small quantities, but with their cutting technology, they rapidly increase their production levels. See all these the two wheelers which you are seeing on the road today in India. So there are very small startup companies once upon a time, right? You have not heard them 5 years back. So now they are dominating the Indian two wheeler EV two wheeler segment.
Can BMS technology be applied beyond EVs?
Yeah, apart from EVs, I can tell you the stationary BMS. Okay, so the EV is for the two wheeler and three wheeler, four wheeler. Second application is the ESS, which is the energy storage systems. Okay, that is for the we call them as the stationary BMS because that is not moving, right? So for that also we have the similar products in a industrial grade. You can use our ICs. So we have both the industrial grade ICs as well as the automotive grade ICs. So automotive grade ICs can be used in two wheeler, three wheeler, that is automotive. Whereas for ESS, you can use the industrial, where you can reduce the cost, etc.
Who is your target customer?
So all those customers who are into this, so we understand their requirements and we understand their long-term roadmap. So what are their plans to know about these two wheelers or three wheelers or BMS? So accordingly, we adjust our plans. So for us, we want to promote our technology to almost all the customers through us directly, also through our distributor channel.
Do your BMS products support real-time data capture for AI?
So particularly in this, AI is not yet entered into the automotive segment, especially for the BMS, etc. Wherever there is a possibility, like you must have seen that outside there is a the door lock, right? So the door lock is one of the typical example of AI, right? So it just captures your face and it compares with the database already inside, and then it takes a call whether to open the door or close the door. So those type of applications are AI chipsets are we are really working. But BMS, if you come to the BMS, if such requirement arises, definitely we can work out on it because we have technology for AI. Yeah, and we have the devices, the controllers, etc. We have.
How do ADI products manage power, efficiency, and latency in high data situations?
I don't have answer for that, but yes, we are working towards that. And some of them are the signal chain products like ADCs and DACs, high speed ADCs, high speed DACs, and also the transceivers, okay, the RF transceivers. So there the number of the channels or number of the gigahertz etc. are huge. Okay, so we have such type of devices and such type of solutions. Particularly, this will be used in high-end communications like your defense and aerospace, and also telecommunications like your 5G. So it requires huge number of huge amount of data to be stored and transmitted over the the bandwidth.
What challenges do customers bring to ADI, and how do you address them?
See, basically it starts right. We go to the customers and we try to understand the challenges, what issues that they are facing, and what needs need to be done. Okay, so we take a futuristic requirement, not only the current requirement, but also the futuristic requirements like a roadmap, etc. And accordingly, we develop the chipsets. So all these chipsets, whatever you are seeing here, so we must have collected the data from the customers and the requirement, and then we started developing the chips like your AI, and you can see the healthcare. So we have healthcare, like AFEs for biology, and then your PPG, ECG. Okay, so all these, we have collected the requirement from the customer, and then what we work towards, meeting those requirements. Yeah.
How does ADI handle heating issues in BMS?
So ADI chips are very reliable. So we will make sure while designing only we will take care that this type of things are not going to happen. Okay. So if you compare with the Chinese or outside, okay, so we don't know what type of how they design, how realistic they are. So every now and then there is some a mishap is going to happen. But to avoid that, Indian government has it makes some mandates. Okay, so your BMS or your the battery pack should meet this type of specification like SLD, one of the very stringent requirement, and our devices also meet SLD, SLC specifications. So which are really highest standard specification. So most of our devices meet those requirements, and our devices are no automotive qualified, so which avoid all these mishaps.
What are your plans for field sales expansion?
So we have already we have covered. We are covering all pan India. So we have offices everywhere. We have office in Delhi, we have office in Pune, we have office in Hyderabad, and also Bangalore. So we are covering across India. We directly cover many of the customers, and we have the distributor partners who are working very closely with us. So we will make sure that no stone is unturned.
Any partnerships with government agencies that you would like to share about?
So yes, we are working very closely with some of the government bodies. Okay, so like semiconductor industries, etc. And we make sure that we get the feedback from them, and we work towards it. And also not only the government but also the startup fraternities, startup companies. Okay, and we encourage the startup companies, and we provide technology and technical know-how to these startup companies. And some of the startup companies and the academia, we train those engineers in our office, and they can come and work with our engineers, and they can see the cutting technology and technology of the ADI India.
Any parting notes?
This is very good initiative taken by Electronic for You. Thank you very much. Thank you.